Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the Arca series. We're at a road course, Chicago street course it is, which I have never ran an actual race on yet. So, going to be interesting. I don't have too much confidence in this race. We got Nick out here in the 14. We're the 12. We got Gavin in the 9. And then looks like some road guys probably ahead of us. I don't really recognize most of them for the most part. So, should be an interesting one. I'm probably going to be pretty slow. It's only a 10-lap race, but there's no cautions. It's a road course slash Arca, has no cautions anyways. So, I'm hoping just to not wreck right in the beginning with a huge wreck into turn 1 or something, because I wouldn't doubt if that happened. So, let's get on to qualifying and see how we can do. Alright, we're almost to the start-finish line to start our first lap, coming around the fountain right now. Gonna be tough because I gotta try not to get a 0x hit in the wall at all either, which is another hard part of this road course. I bounce off these walls quite a bit. Not really getting much damage off of them, but I bounce off of them quite a bit, I would say. Very easy to get very loose. Very easy to overshoot your corners, so you gotta back off pretty early, I feel like. Very easy to wheel hop into the corner as well, get sideways. Got to figure out which corners you can go really wide on, try to carry more speed through. Definitely been interesting learning this in this car because I've never actually raced it before. This is a really tight corner, easy to bounce off the wall there. I didn't get close enough to the inside there. I know you can go real wide off that corner. I'm going into another 90-degree corner right here. This one for me is easier than the turn 1 left-hander. I don't know what it is, but it's just easier to me in that case. And this right-hander absolutely sucks. It is super tight. Very easy to smack the wall and all that. And you need to try to carry speed into the fountain. I try not to brake too hard into it. Trying to carry speed, but at the same time stay off the walls. In the race, I'll be a little tighter to the walls and not worry about getting the 0x's. Try not to spin my tires up the hill as well. But hey, at least we're going to have a clean lap 1. At least we're going to have 1 lap in the books. I don't really care how fast it goes. It's probably going to be like a 30 or a 29. 29.4. I'm completely fine with that. It's pretty much the max that I can get here, but some of the real fast guys are probably going to be in the 26s or 27s, which is absolutely crazy. Like, they are just super fast on road, and I don't get it. We're just out here doing our best. I don't know how fast Nick will be. Gavin ran a 29 in practice along with me, but he didn't run too many laps, so he's much better at road than we are anyways. He runs it quite a bit more, I would say. But I'm hoping we don't die early in this race, because if it's a short video, we may have died out real quick. But we do have 1 fast repair in this thing anyways, so I will go and get my fast repair if we do die out and keep on going. Try to keep the video going some, but it could get real boring being by ourselves if that's the case. Tighter with the wall there. Getting some of the bumps and stuff from the street really bad there. Very sketchy. Coming back around, final corner. So easy to start spinning your tires. I don't know if that will be faster or not. We ran a 29.4 the first lap, 29.1 on the second lap. We're going to gain 1 spot out of that for now. And so far, we are 6th. Where did Gavin qualify? It looks like he hasn't gotten a lap down. I don't know if he's going to qualify, or maybe he's gotten a 0x on his laps and stuff. Not sure if him or Nick are going to qualify. Nick has a 0x. He's not out there, though. Gavin's still out there on his second lap. It looks like he's coming around finishing in 1 second, so I want to kind of see what his lap is. Actually, he just finished. I'm an idiot. I was on replay there. He got a 30.4, so we're going to start ahead of him. We're going to start 6th so far. We're going to see how many more people have left to qualify. We still got like 2.5 minutes or so, so we might fall back a little bit, but we might be in the thick of it in 7th right now, so at least I'll be the inside for the first corner, but it's going to get hectic real quick. All right, we're coming around to the green. We had to do a full pace lap, so Didn't need you guys to be bored hearing me blab for a few minutes. That would have been unnecessary, but we're coming around to the start-finish line. I already heard my spotter said there's an incident behind, and we're just pacing. And then I think the guy who's starting in 10th, the 17 car, has been blinking a ton, so hopefully that stables out for him. That's going to be hard for people to race around him, and we might be racing around him as well. But here we go. We'll see how this goes. Spun my tires a little bit in first gear there, but we're fine. This isn't good. We're fine.
There's an incident behind.
Incident behind already.
Right side.
They're almost wrecking in front of us.
Clear. Left side. Clear.
We did get clear of one at least.
And
The
clear.
guy that was blinking a little bit got to our outside, so I didn't want to squeeze him too wide. But that guy in front of us started braking a little hard into turn one, and that scared me because I thought I was going to lock up my brakes really bad or something and go barreling into somebody. I really thought so, honestly. Trying not to spin my tires on the exit too bad. Some of those front guys are super fast. They were like over 2 seconds faster than us. A little bit of wheel hopping I could hear, but we kept it under control. That guy behind me scared me, blinking back into place. He also like hit the inside wall. Big brake checks into the corner. Really messing me up a good bit. Don't hit the wall, we're good. Thought I was gonna hit that wall.
I cannot believe you thought that was a good idea.
Oh, somebody got into some way behind it, sounds like.
I can't believe how early you broke. I broke so early and I still able to swoop you on the brake.
Yeah, you passed 4 cars. Maybe if you're a 2.9K qualified, so you're not behind us. Your shit.
That's a yikes. People getting angry on the first lap. Still got 9 more to go.
35.266.
Hopefully we can just lock in, try and just run our race. If we could hold 7th here, that'd be fantastic, but I don't know how consistent I'll be with my braking and getting out of control and stuff on older tires. Because the longer we go on this, the worse the tires are gonna get, and we'll see how that goes, honestly.
There's an incident ahead.
Incident ahead, that's not good. Maybe somebody got the wall or something, that was it. I don't see anybody sideways or anything. I didn't see any smoke really either. Everybody stayed fine. Trying to downshift a little slower there so I don't get that wheel hop as bad. Such a tight section right there. People just send it through there. It's crazy. I don't know how they get their car to rotate enough for it. Absolutely mental to me. But I can't get my car to turn that fast to save my life. They must have it like a little bit yawed out or something where it's slightly loose when they're doing that. It's the only thing I can think of, really.
28.929.
Guy behind me kills me under braking. He keeps hitting the wall though. It looks like his blinking's kind of stopped for the most part this last lap, so that's good. Kind of messed up that entry. Went a little too fast, kind of got into the wall there a little. Used all the space pretty well there to keep speed. Really trying to just not lock it up too bad and get sideways into those corners. Because it kind of is pretty easy to do so. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse through there. I need to slow up a little bit for it. We're not losing those guys in front of us too fast, but they're definitely pulling away, I'll say. Dang it. Didn't really hit it too bad though. We're fine. We got no damage.
I don't think we have any major concerns there. I think we'll be okay.
That's a positive at least.
29.043. Your eyes open.
Oh,
There's an
they're hitting the
incident
wall. Jeez. Okay, the guy behind me ran into it. We barely missed that. That was sketchy. Gavin got by it. Nice. Oh, that guy that was behind me that ran into it left. Rip to him. That slowed us up a bit, but spread us out a lot too up here and behind me, which is nice. I don't have that guy like breathing down my neck anymore, thank goodness. Oh, about lost it there. The bumps in the road are very sketchy for sure. Yeah, Gavin's like 4.5 back. I wonder if Nick's made it through everything okay so far. We'll see all the incidents after the race for sure. But now that we kind of got some room to ourselves, gonna try and take it easy and not wreck ourselves, because we're kind of in 6th place right now doing decent, which I'm very happy with 6th, being the 12 car out of like 19 here. That could be pretty good for some sports car rating for us. Because we are just under 2K from our last endurance race. We've been over 2K before, barely, but I don't do enough road racing to really like gain or lose a whole bunch ever. Really just mainly do the ones where NASCAR goes to them every now and then. And then when we do our like 12, 24-hour endurance races and stuff,
5, 6.
mainly the times that I get my road racing in for the most part of the year. And we seem pretty similar speed to the guy behind us, so hopefully I can just lock in, try to hit some nice lines, and maybe pull away from him. Gavin's got good free room in front of him, so he'll probably start catching a little bit, but I don't know if he'll be able to make up all that time and stuff. That was a pretty good section there for us. Better than the last lap where I almost wrecked it. That was pretty solid. Gained a few tenths on Parker behind us. I'm not too worried about trying to catch the guys in front of us, because I don't think we really will. That's going to be a tall task to ask. Like, they qualified faster than any lap I've ran so far, I think. Unless, like, one of these laps I've ran a good lap, I'm not sure. But now that the tires are getting worse, I don't think we're going to run a faster lap by any means anyways. It's all about attrition. The battle of attrition with road racing. Just try to keep the car pointed in the right direction. You can gain some spots. A little bit of aggression in the beginning, and then just kind of race the track at that point. Yeah, they got away from me really big time there. I was slow through that final section. The guy behind me caught me a little bit as well.
0.136. You're going well.
That was still a 29.1. That's pretty decent on a few lap old tires, I feel like. I'll take that. Just really trying to concentrate on not just stomping on throttle or anything. Trying to be real careful about it. These bumps through this section are crazy. Because it kind of goes slight bit uphill to the right, and it really wants to like kick the back end out if you go over it too badly. We're actually like keeping pace with Gavin for the most part. The guy behind us is catching us a little bit. If he catches us, he could have it. Like if he makes a move into a corner or something, like we have so much room behind him, and I am completely fine finishing 7th if he catches us. Because hey, we qualified 7th. We kind of got lucky getting into 6th with some guys wrecking up in front of us. Like one guy wrecking up in front of us and a guy right behind us running into it and stuff, so that helped. Trying to be a little bit more aggressive through there. I don't know if that's smart or not. Leader running like a second faster than my qualifying still is absolutely nuts to me. Like the people that are good on road are so much better on road. It's ridiculous. Like there's such a skill gap. Like SVG and the Cup car right now, absolutely nuts. But this is a pretty low SOF. I'm pretty sure this is top split still, because not many people registered for this race. I think we might only have 2 splits, maybe 3 at the most, but I think it's only 2 splits as far as I know. And this is definitely top split of the 2 or 3. there wasn't going to be many high-level people running this. And if some of the regular road guy or oval guys ran this, maybe they're not in our split and stuff that we normally see for the Arca openers. Didn't really roll that center too well. The guy behind me is catching me quite quick though. We still got 3 more laps once we hit the line up here. So he's doing quite well. I'm just really trying not to make a real big mistake and damage our car or wreck in general. There's the wall. Oh, why'd I downshift the first? See, that's what I mean by making a mistake.
Whoa.
Yep, sorry about that.
No, you're all good. I'm just glad I didn't hit you. I was really worried about sliding the tire.
Yeah, I kept trying to roll backwards to get out the way as quick as I could.
I gotta roll down. Roll down.
274.
And now we got Gavin only like a second or so behind us. I got race brain in the middle of that, where for some reason downshifted going into that corner. So I've been staying second literally everywhere around the track for the most part. I never really drop it down in the first. So that's unfortunate. I don't think we really have
damage on the back end.
much damage. Just damage on the back end, but I don't know how much that's going to really affect us. Oh, getting loose there on the exit there. That wasn't great. Gavin's going to catch us down this straightaway for sure. Would like to try to hold him off, but if he catches us, it is what it is. We're still the 12 car in 8th if he catches us, which is not bad at all. Parker's locking the brakes up a little bit in front of us too, it looks like.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know why I downshifted, just race brain when you get into the mode of just driving the track, just instincts take over sometimes, like when you're slowing down the downshift. Oh, Gavin messed up a little bit behind us, it sounds like. I think he's trying to push to catch us maybe. We got, what, 2 to go here? We got a second on him, so hopefully we can try to hold him back.
29.953.
Parker can make a mistake and we can get that spot back, it'd be fantastic. But he was catching us anyway, so it was a sketchy way of letting him by, I'll say. Pretty decent first 2 corners. Pretty even with Gavin through there. Try not to roll it too fast. Need to roll it a little bit quicker there on the last lap because I can roll more speed through that. We still did fine though. Such a weird track though. First time ever racing here, not doing too shabby. We've made like 1 big mistake so far. That's about it. We qualified all right, and then 1 big mistake. Gavin's hitting the wall, it looked like. That was probably the incident behind. Oh yeah, he lost a whole second. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. As long as I don't downshift in the first again. I'm trying to like grip the wheel harder as I'm slowing down to make sure I don't take my hand off the wheel. White flag's in the air. So easy to get loose though. See if we can hold them off. I still don't see Nevon in the 3 positions behind us yet. 29.3 is not bad for like 10 lap old tires, 9 lap old tires. I will take that. That's pretty consistent for us, I feel like, is around the 29s. Like mid 29s has been, when we don't make a mistake, kind of our consistency, which has been solid. I'm happy about that. And we don't really need to go too hard on this last lap. Just kind of take it easy, get through the course. Because Gavin's not going to catch us from behind. I think he made another little mistake too because we gained a good bit on him. Unless he's just taking it real easy because he's got 15 seconds to behind him. He would have to really bend it to lose that spot. So he's probably just taking it easy as well. But I think we got a 2x from our loss of control, and that's about it. We didn't get any 4x's with car contacts or anything. Been a pretty clean race. They're already finishing, it sounds like. They're saying good race or great race, whatever. Don't downshift. For some reason, I did that. I think we might have been able to hold off Parker, or we would have been tight. Like, it would have been tough for him to pass, probably. He was faster than us, but he would have caught us, and it would have been interesting to see if he could get by us. So we're going to finish 7th, right where we qualified. I will take that all day. We missed the one wreck that was after turn 1. Like early on in the race, and that was nice. We'll have to go back and see the incident there that happened, because that was quite interesting.
Yeah, that was
but
good.
hey, we're gonna beat Gavin on a road course. That was nice. I think it was mainly because we qualified in front of him, probably is my guess. But then he probably got checked up some. But we ran pretty solid. I'm happy about that. We had some damage there on the back end, obviously from that wreck. But let's go back and see the incidents from the beginning, because we were just pacing. Nick all the way back here. Just probably with the ground, maybe the splitter hitting the ground. I have no clue what happened there. Let me turn down this a little bit, because that was quite loud in my ears. I don't know about you guys. Oh, 7 car getting ran into turn 1. The 13 just trying to hook it, got on the brakes, and the 98 didn't slow down enough for the 7 there. For some reason, the safety car is having incident points. The 37's in pit road. Is that broken? No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was going to be broken on him for some reason. Oh, the 7 car just absolutely sending it there. How deep did he send that? Because he came out of like a bat out of hell. Where did he start braking, really? He started braking fine. It's just that other people are taking the normal line and stuff, and he just ran straight over the 48, and the 13 ended up a part of it as well. And he kind of just kept on rolling through it. Nick made it by there in that red 14 on the outside. So he made it through. The 48, is he gonna do what I did, downshifting? Maybe clip the inside wall a little bit, like net coated with the wall. This was up ahead of us. I think this is the car that ended up sideways in turn 1 or something. So we have to watch that, the host of our looking car. Not 100% sure. Maybe people are just splitter with the ground or something, because I did see some sparks every now and then on the ground, which was quite interesting. But waiting to see. Some cars actually spun out and wrecked. I think this is the leader. Yeah, he was absolutely gone altogether. He was flying through this race. And we're only on like a lap 2 here. That's crazy. Where was the guy in the wall? That's all I want to see, because
Watching that back, there's no way you're making that corner. Don't you dare blame me on that.
19's still looking back at that wreck. But I want to see where that one wreck was. Okay, I'm just going to go to where I am. And it might be right up here going through. Yep, it was this corner. Okay, so what did he do? He just like lose it. Just get into the corner, lost it, back end hits. Front end comes around. We barely missed it. I got sideways missing it and stuff. That was very sketchy, because I was about to get on throttle and the guy behind me just didn't see it in time, I guess. And the 77 started backing up as well. So that was quite unfortunate for him. But yeah, he just started backing up, caught 1, 2 people. And did Gavin make it through that clean? I need to see, because he was not too far behind us. Yeah, it looks like he made it through clean, because they all pulled off to the left. That guy disappeared. If that guy didn't disappear, then he would have been in trouble. And then anybody else end up a part of it? 77 still waiting. Nick's coming on by. Now he's finally going. So nothing else is going to happen out of that. And I don't think there was much else besides my stupidity, as far as I know, at least. So let me go to my dumb move here. Let me just back it up and see what I did, because I downshifted after the fountain area here. For some reason, went down the first gear going in this corner, which I never did. I think maybe I was just like overthinking. I hit the wall and had some speed, and I'm like, let me downshift. And I maybe thought I was in 3rd gear. For some reason, I haven't been in 3rd gear at all there, and never downshifted the first. So I just downshifted, wheel hopped. Didn't hit the front end too bad, but I backed up. He did a great job of getting it slowed up, seeing me wrecking. He was pretty far back, so that helps. And I didn't want to just lock the brakes up, because it would have been tough for him to go by. So I wanted to roll out of the way, and luckily he got it locked up enough and went by under, and we got out of the way just in time, luckily. And then I think Gavin made a slight mistake on the last lap or two. We'll see, because I think he smacked the wall maybe, and that's why we got some distance to him, because he was about a second behind us for a while. and then he did something. I'm not 100% sure what he did, but we gained a lot of time in a section from him smacking a wall or doing something. I think we were fine there. It was somewhere in these tight corners, I want to say. I just don't remember where exactly. I think he hit the wall right here, and that's where he lost a lot of time, spinning some tires. That's where we gained like a second on him, and I think he just took it easy the rest of the race. So, hey, I will take 7th out of that as the 12 car in a road race. I'm not much of a road racer, so I'm happy about that. Nick ended up getting 14th out of it. He didn't qualify, and he was just back there with the carnage, so just going slow and steady, not wrecking his car, which is smart. So, I'm happy we finished 7th. We had one stupid mistake. Might have been able to finish 6th, but still got 7th regardless, so I'm happy about that. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Solid run for us. We're going to gain 45 I rating out of it, which is nice. Didn't get any safety because of our 2X, which is unfortunate. It was only a 10-lap race. I don't know how many corners this place has. Maybe like 10 or so. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. But, hey, I'll take that. Gaining 45 for a road race for us is really nice. Gavin's up to 2,400. I don't even know Nick's road rating. He just dropped under 19. So, yeah, he was pretty close with us overall. So, I'm happy with how we did. We had a pretty clean race. Some people had some 2Xs or 4Xs, maybe just with the walls hitting them enough. That's my guess. And because Gavin had a 4X, and it was probably with the wall, honestly. I didn't see him get into any car contacts. The 7 car had a 10X. He definitely had some car contacts, though, because we saw that stuff. So, like, he had one in the very beginning, and then also with the 48 diving in that one corner. So, very sketchy back there. I'm happy we qualified decent. We weren't back there in the middle of the pack. It was sketchy turn 1 for us, but, we made it through and made it out fine. I'm happy with that. I only wrecked the car once, but not fully. We barely spun it out, didn't get too much damage on it, and didn't lose too much time. Luckily, it was later in the race when we were all spread out, so I'm happy about that overall. So it looks like there was 4 splits out of this whole thing, too. So down to 648. I can only imagine what that race looked like, because people in practice were really struggling overall, so that was probably a mess. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching, as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.